Okay, this is just a video of me when I was 10 years old, 11 years old about, on TV, video and arcade top 10 when I was younger. So, anyway, enjoy.
Video and arcade top 10 is next, and at 12:30 it's Uh-Oh! Keep it clear! On YTV. Hey everybody, you've just got to the remote on the right channel. It's time for Video on Arcade Top 10, the show that has everything you're looking for. We're talking motion pictures in their prime, the hits of comedies from the coolest fans, prizes galore, and hot video games with the most competitive contestants around.
That's right, you'll be in awe as our competitors stun the crowd with their game tactics and techniques. These guys need some serious business, so stick around if you want to see the most outrageous show on TV and the chance to win some really great prizes.
Hey, great prizes is right. Man, oh man, do we have contests galore. You don't want to miss out on the CDs, video games, and other great stuff we have for you.
This half hour we'll have you rocking the latest tunes and playing the hottest video games while at the same time winning free stuff.
Hey, you can't complain about free stuff and the hottest video game tips around. So let's get to the case and see what's going down on the rest of today's show.
What's going on, gamers? I got tips to help you through the latest intergalactic battle in Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Then I'll update you on the little bomber dude and Bomberman Hero.
In our music feature, we'll have a listen to the latest from Canadian sensation Joey. Then in our movie feature, we'll see a martial arts expert at his best in Operation Condor.
We've also got two brand new N64 games from Midway. First, we'll have the slopes and some insane snowboarding action with Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. Then we'll rush the racetracks again with Rush 2 Extreme Racing USA.
Hey, if alpine racing is your thing, then you're going to love Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding for your N64 from Midway. It's guaranteed to be one of the hottest racing games of all time, because racing is what it's all about. Your goal is to race the tracks and improve on your skills in hopes of becoming the best sporter in the world. Perfecting some of the game's twisted moves can't hurt either. Let's hit the slope. Joe, who's with us today?
Nick, player number 1 is Emily. The person cheering on from home is Abraham Newton of Toronto. Player number 2 is Zach. You're playing for none other than Jason Joe of Mississauga. Player number 3 is Helen. Your home player is Salma Akiki of Gloucester. Player number 4 is Carl. The final home player this round is Michael Drieger of Edmonton.
All right, guys, here's the deal. The player with the highest score in the game is the winner. If it's tied, the person with the best time wins. Remember, not just their players have a chance to win the awesome prizes we have today. We paired each of our contestants with a lucky person from our live studio audience. If your player wins first prize from both you and the home player win a copy of the amazing Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. Players, turn around, pick up your controllers, and get boarding. We've got great prizes for you. Our third and fourth place players will pick up the brand new Zelda and DNA 2 only from Nintendo. Our runner-up will be treated with a guest to dinner and a show, medieval times dinner and tournament. Our second place player will enjoy some clean game fun with a Nintendo fast game filled with shampoo or bubble bath, and that's some cosmetic import. Congratulations. The winner, the home player, and the studio partner pick up their very own copy of Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. As a bonus prize, our winner will never be late again because they're getting
I lost that one.
with Indoor Nightlife by Timex. And today's lucky contestant wins an
I was so tired.
satisfying punch combo from KFC. Hey, it's about that time. Time to get into some extreme racing action. Come on, let's do it.
I made a pretty weird kid.
Now, underneath all that snow, there are tons of surprises waiting to be found, but only if you can prove your worth. As you progress through the Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding and prove your skills, you'll get more opportunities to strut your stuff.
And I mean,
That's
really
right,
sucks.
expanding race courses, hidden snowboards, and riders. Not to mention hidden trails and insane obstacles.
So as your skill level increases, more courses will open up, and some of them will even have shortcuts, which could be the difference between a win and a loss.
Just a small note, the person who lands the stunts is me.
And riders, each with different strengths and weaknesses.
Hey, you have to master everyone's strengths and weaknesses, so before you even think of taking center stage, you don't want to tumble down the hill and break a leg, do ya?
So let's run down the borders. First up, Canadian Doug Boris. With our extreme winters, he's had a lot of practice. So he's one of the best.
Doug is what's called a closer, a racer who kicks in at the very last second, whizzing by the others and beating them to the finish line.
That's my kind of border, but he's got some competition with the others, especially Ben Colvey, one of the most reckless riders of the group.
Ben usually scores pretty good with the judges, which is pretty good considering he's 10 years older than the youngest racers.
Kevin Armstrong and Ryo Itijo are the youngest snowboarders. They're both 18. that they're young and fit doesn't mean they're the best boarders of the bunch.
I can tell you that Ryan was a little slow off the starting line. He doesn't handle corners all that well. He does, however, have great strength, and that is agility and stamina.
Kevin, on the other hand, is a heavyweight. Great off the start and in the corners. If you're a beginner, you should probably stick with Kev.
And if you want to execute some very cool stunts, check out Sylvia Martinique. She can show the boys a little trick or two. Her mid-air moves are unbelievable.
Nieno Friero has also been known to show up the guys on the course. She's one of the fastest racers on any course, usually is one of the top two finishers. Okay, let's warm up for a bit and check in with Mikey Mike in this week's tip.
All right, guys, it's time to head off into another galaxy and meet up the latest and greatest Star Wars title for your N64, Rogue Squadron. Here we go. Now, there are 5 different fighter aircrafts you'll have the opportunity to use, and they all use the same controller moves, but each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. So it's up to you to figure out which different combat situations to use them in. Now, they all come equipped with blitz blaster cannons to blow away enemies, boosters and brakes for maneuvering, and a radar screen so you can keep track of everything that's going on around you, including enemies and locating mission objectives. Now, if I were you, I'd stick with the X-Wing because it has an almost perfect balance of speed, maneuverability, and defensive shield, and it's my personal fave. All right, guys, that's it for tips.
Going.
Now let's check back into game action with Nick and Joe.
And we're back taking on some insane slopes with twisted edge extreme snowboarding. Take Glacier Gulch, for example. Fast-paced, sharp turning, and it has an intensity that you just can't get.
Now, you have to be extremely precise and have really good control if you take it on. Your best bet is to ride with the local Moet 3 boards, because you'll be able to take the turns without having you on your side.
Now, instead of executing some funky jumps, you'll save yourself from a fall if you just jump straight. You see, the Glacier Gulch is full of twists and turns, and there's no way you'll be able to take them all on.
If you're in for a serious adrenaline rush, and that's what you're after, then you gotta go to the big jump
Oh,
course.
now's not the time, Alex.
Ultimate helicopter above all things.
Now, the big jump is a stunt course, so it's important to watch all the clock in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Any stunts performed after the time is run out won't be added to your score, so you're just wasting your time.
You should mix up the stunts in the air to score hundreds of points. But keep in mind that no matter how good your stunts are, you won't earn any points unless you stop the landing.
That means not falling over when you place where your board hits the snow. If you can stay level, you're a shoo-in for points.
So let's run down some stunts. First, my personal favorite, the backflip. Just make sure you have plenty of airspace or else you land on your head.
So press up and down on the control stick and press the A button for backflip. Now, if you can hold your control stick down, you'll do multiple backflips.
If you really want to impress the judges, throw in a tail grab by pressing the Z button. Remember, it's
Yeah, we all lost,
all
basically.
All right, let's check in the launch and warm up a bit. And while we're rejuvenating, let's see what Yvonne has for us in this week's Upton Music Review.
Yeah, I'll fast forward to this. There's Joey from way back when. Okay. Okay, and after the commercial, the old honeycomb commercial. I forgot what it's about. I'm running low on time. Old Oreo commercial. Yeah, poor commercial. Yada yada. Okay.
Border around. Okay, all 4 of our players were great competitors on the slopes. The only one who's
Oh God, here it goes.
That's player number 3, Helen, and their in-studio buddy, Jeffrey. Your in-studio buddy, and your studio partner are all going to be taking home the great action of the Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. Now, do you want to win some even more great prizes? Let's do a top 10 bonus roll. See who can blow that can.
We got tons of cool stuff on the prize wall. The ball's inside this trash can, or you take
Watch me jump 2 feet off the floor.
Balls correspond to a prize on the wall. Helen, if you get this red
I already knew what I was doing.
on the wall is yours. You got your blindfold on.
Yeah, I was a big fan, so.
Reach in there and pick a winner, Helen. And she's turned around, and she's got the red bonus ball. Take your blindfold on. Take a look at the prize ball and tell me what number prize.
I chose number 8, so I regret it.
Bonus ball. She wants number 8. Please tell her what she's won.
The choice is yours. Any one of these Game Boy accessories from Interact Accessories. A handy pack, power pack, or a leather case.
Mother actually got me a Game Boy Color, so it didn't work out.
You really cleaned up today, Helen. Nice goal. Back to you, Joe.
And to everyone who took on the slope today.
And my friend Emily there was second place.
Snowboarding is not an easy sport, but you guys made it look good stuff. Now it's time to
Yeah, so that would be it.